When studying a media ecosystem, it is important to break this term down first. Media ecosystem is still a very fluid term and has a broad focus on media's array of interconnected relationships and flows, the system in itself. Obviously, with the proliferation of the internet, there are millions upon millions of different media ecosystems out there. These can be thought to be interconnected upon many different points, like rhizomes. Deleuze and Guattari describe rhizomes as connecting to each other with no distinguishable start or end and growing from any point. This has commonly been an analogy to describe networking, the internet and all its connections in cyberspace, and very much related to ecosystems and their many different connections. A particular ecosystem I'm going to focus on today is a private Facebook group I personally am a member of, called A Group Where We Pretend to be Aussie Boomers, which has been active for over a year now. To set the scene, I would describe the culture of this group as satire. The group's purpose is for us younger generations to pretend or role-play being the generation of baby boomers. Us younger generations exaggerate the boomers, usually negative known ways of speaking, typing, and interactive to get humour out of it. In a way, the idea is to make fun of their unfamiliarity of the internet and also their old and outdated views of mostly everything in society. For example, their distaste and often hilarious unbeknownst of new technologies, current parenting styles, basically anything new or emerging ideologies in society. The kind of content seen in this group includes a fair range, from people sharing and reposting memes, videos, photos, screenshots of other people's posts, news articles, marketplace or for sale posts, or simply just text. This too ranges from genres of humour, seriousness or news, heartwarming, etc. Although, overall, it is satire, so the humorous aspect is always present. Most content is allowed, as long as a boomer perspective or opinion is applied to the caption and to all the comments left on the post. This also is a rule of the group. Anyone can join the group if approved by admins, but content is not visible until joined. When joining the group, you are required to read through the group's rules set by the admins and agreeing before being allowed in. The first and main rule is to stay in boomer character unless it is absolutely necessary that you don't. There are also rules surrounding respect to others and the content being shared, and rules against posting explicit or sensitive content that may offend or harm others. There's also no arguing, no promotions or spam, no bullying, and no spreading of fake news allowed. And a note for users to comment admin on any posts that may violate any of these, so that the admin can remove the post and potentially the user if necessary. The community is probably telling from the title, a group where we pretend to be Aussie boomers, meaning the community is made up of younger generations across a national scale. Although this group is Australian only, there are other variations of groups where younger generations pretend to be boomers that are worldwide, which is considered more the original or founding group. The original Facebook group has gained a considerable amount of attention that even blog posts have been written about. Spin-offs have also been made. For example, there are Facebook groups called A Group Where We Pretend to Be Boomer AFL Fans, and a car group where everyone acts like boomers. In reference to the rhizome structure again, and its similarity to networks and multitudes of information on the web, proves that just anything on the internet can be easily connected via any point to so many other things on the web. News articles shared in this group can certainly be classified as this group being connected to other networks, being larger news companies, or photos or posts from other pages shared can then be discoverable to anyone in the group and are connected to other groups, pages, and social medias. Promotion and advertising are not permitted in this group, so connecting via marketing products and services does not happen. It is more authentic and real to the roleplay, also by organically sharing posts for pure entertainment purposes rather than business purposes. The technological features which enable communication is the sharing of other posts into the group or creation of one's own posted into the group. These then appear in the Facebook feed of any of the group members who are then able to interact with the post, usually by using the comment feature by adding to the post or sharing their boomer opinion. Interaction in this group is very regular, with 56.4k members currently in the group. Activity is booming with anywhere between 50 to 150 new posts a day and hundreds of members joining the group weekly. With such a wide variety of content and boomer opinions to have on anything really, the group is able to stay active with new memes, new posts, etc. being distributed online. This also means this group and its content is fairly asynchronous. It can be difficult to pinpoint if the interactions are considered positive or negative. In one way, they can appear negative from an outside viewer with little context because of comments that look like they're offending someone or starting an argument. However, everyone in the group is aware that everything is satire and everyone is only pretending to be a boomer, meaning seemingly uncivil comments are a joke and can be replied back to in the same spirit, where no one is personally offended by this. In this way, the fun users get out of this is considered more positive. Overall, this group is for pure entertainment for younger generations to poke fun at baby boomers in a harmless and satirical manner where people can interact with one another and be involved in a group that is part of a wider media ecosystem.